everybody, and welcome back to Arc 3 of our glorious, wonderful game set in the world of Percy Jackson and the Olympians prior to the beginning of the books. I think this is... I did some math, and I am notoriously bad at math, unfortunately. It was like my worst subject in school. This should be episode 24. Oh my god. Isn't that amazing, guys?
Probably.
I mean, surely it is.
It should be.
I don't
I
know.
like all the counts.
Hey, I joined late. Don't ask me.
Sir,
You've
sir.
still been around. You've still been around for so
It was the
long.
most epic voice crack I've heard in a long time. Thank you.
Ooh, me? Oh god.
Oh,
No.
no. No, exactly. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I am getting cold.
My goodness.
Oh God.
I'll continue our intro then while Hope is warming up. So, in our last episode, folks, we left off with I almost called Steven Vision, so he almost became a Marvel character there for a second. We left off, I flipped the words around in my head, and I was gonna say that Vision had a Steven.
Vision had a Steven. Vision, the Marvel character, thought himself a Steven.
You know what? I bet you that Vision and Steven would fucking vibe. They would totally get along.
They would. I think they would. Yeah.
But anyways, that aside, Steven, poor Steven, oh, this poor boy, had a horrifying vision of something through some signs and omens taking place before his very eyes. For context, Steven, that's been happening to you ever since the meeting up on Olympus. Like, ever since then, like after that day, you've been having these strange visions, even in your sleep, in your dreams, perhaps even especially in your dreams. You cannot escape from them. It's like dreaming with your eyes open sometimes when they happen, as you have witnessed.
Though I assume that when Steven is asleep, it's like dreaming with his eyes closed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a safe.
That's usually how dreaming
assumption.
works.
Yes, I would imagine so. Yeah. Can't
Unless
confirm.
Steven is one of those freaks who sleep with their eyes open.
Sir, we call that.
Oh, yeah,
sleep,
those people exist.
We call that sleep paralysis. Okay. I have that all the time.
It's not just sleep paralysis. That's a symptom of so many sleep.
But
Words.
sleeping aside, because he is still Sleepy Steven. But sleeping aside, you guys are with Halcyon and his mother in their minivan. They got another one, I guess, after everything that happened. Gosh, you just really got to take out a better insurance policy on these minivans, because stuff just keeps happening. It's inevitable.
Maybe that's why she passed the second one.
You're on your way to camp.
Honestly,
What are you guys talking about on your way?
I think we're actually left with like some of the least talkative members of the group, aren't we?
I mean, it's not like Steven doesn't talk much when he gets the chance. It's just that well, he's not sure what to talk about right now. He's still just trying to understand what the heck he just saw with that vision. and trying to
Maybe he
interpret
should.
as to what the heck is
Maybe he
happening.
should talk about it with his comrades.
Honestly, he probably should do that since the. No, it makes sense that he would. That division involves all of them, so you know.
I mean, you only got Simon, like the probably the person with the most knowledge of Greek mythology at your disposal.
Oh my gosh. But uh, but yeah, Stephen at some point after like thinking about it and remembering everything and also writing it down just in case so he doesn't forget anything. He's just going to like ask like I'm going to ask like very suddenly like okay, so I know this has happened in the past in actual Greek mythology from what I have studied, but is there like now a way that a person could go to the underworld without it being through a dream or through being dead?
Simon turns towards Stephen, kind of surprised at the question, and that's a really concerning thing to ask. But I think so. There's no reason that the gate was permanently closed or anything.
Yeah, sorry, I know that it was a very silly question. I just asked because, well, in the very nightmarish vision that I just had, at some point, besides evil wizard man tormenting my head, at some point we find ourselves in the underworld. And I know that it's the underworld because I've been there when I talked to Hypnos initially. Beside a river that looks like kind of white, talking to someone that I don't know who it is, but that seemed like to be a spirit, a ghost, a shade, whatever the heck it's called. But we were talking to someone.
The right word I think is shade, and did you say the river was white?
Yeah, or like a whitish kind of consistency. I don't know.
Well, there's a few rivers in the underworld, not it's not a dry kind of place, but the Styx is usually black as night. It's the Leafy that's white. And the river of oblivion, of forgetfulness.
Hmm. Then that must be it. But yeah, we were talking to this shade that I do not recognize and I couldn't hear what we were talking about. But yeah, I just asked because, well, well, it's not like I'm up and excited to go to the underworld through the more used method, just in case.
Well, if you could make us out from the shade we were talking to, we couldn't be shades ourselves. Also, I don't have a shade. If I die, he sort of splays his hands out as if like mimicking like melting water, and out pops out a flower. I don't really have a soul.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so I guess that means we won't be dead when that vision eventually happens.
I
I
mean, at least
still
at that
don't know
time.
what we're doing there. I still don't know what we're doing there, and I don't particularly like it. But you know, when it happens, we will know, I guess.
Maybe we'll end up, speaking to what was his name? Tiresias, the guy from the Odyssey.
Tiresias the prophet?
Maybe.
Uh, Perhaps.
Or
Halcyon's
some other.
mom, he or she rather speaks up. I've been reading about Greek myth actually, ever since well, I got bitten and kidnapped. Isn't he the guy that was walking down the trail and then he like hit a couple of snakes with a stick and Hera turned him into a woman?
Exactly. Simon
Yeah,
notes.
yeah. I still don't understand what the heck was going on there, but yeah, that's the thing.
Well, in another version, he actually saw Athena bathing, and she blinded him. But then his mother, the name of Chariclo, she and Athena were, bosom friends, and she pleaded with Athena to fix the mess she'd made, but she couldn't. So she gave him prophecy and the ability to speak to birds instead.
Very specific. Okay, uh, I guess that sort of makes more sense.
Have you tried talking to birds, Stephen? Halcyon's mother asks you very sarcastically.
No, and I sure hope I don't. I never learn how. Birds are a little bit scary.
What makes you say that?
They are. I don't know. They are so creepy looking, and they look very unnatural to me.
I'm just
Also,
imagining.
they can be so vicious.
I'm just imagining Ivy in the car and she has her raven on her shoulder and she's just looking at you indignantly.
Michael pauses, like cracking his knuckles or something, and just looks between the two, just like trying not to giggle a little.
So
Stephen,
Stephen would be like, no offense to
any
to
bird.
no offense to any bird that is present, um, but they can be very vicious, especially when they are very intelligent and or the birds that we just saw a little bit ago that have literally celestial bronze beaks and will eat you.
Well, that's
I don't
terrifying,
think that.
Halcyon's
I don't
mother
think that's
says.
good
Where did you see
example.
those at?
Um, a little bit before you appeared, Red, to come to confess us. They didn't do anything, thank God, but it was still terrifying.
You kids should be careful. Goodness.
No, really? That never occurred to me.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just, it's
Michael.
my inner mom coming out. I can't help it.
No,
But also,
Uh,
I understand just maybe a little too well right now. Anyway, what were we talking about again? Birds? Yeah, right.
okay.
Oh,
Stephen, I think birds are really nice once you get to know them. I knew a bird once.
Aaron,
My
at this
dad.
point, Aaron, he speaks up and he says, "Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think bats are where it's at."
I've spoken to bats as well, and they tend to be. Eh, they tend to only talk about bugs. They really like eating bugs.
I remember one summer I went to this abandoned warehouse where they store car parts, and there was a colony of bats staying over the summer. That was cool.
Something
Oh man,
else
I
that I read in, I think about Greek mythology. I don't know if it's real or not, but I think that the dreams, which are like Hypnos' sons, sometimes they would be depicted as bats or something like that.
The owner, yeah. I would guess that's why you have those wings. That makes sense.
Aaron. Oh god, is Aaron in the car?
He
Of course he is. Where
is
the
in the
heck would he
car,
be?
yes.
Well, he's not riding on the roof, that's for sure.
No, no, he
I
can't
mean, he
fit.
could.
He can't fit his gigantic wings in the car, so he's just clinging onto the roof and talking through the window right now.
I mean, he can also just fly next to the car.
Yeah, he's just flying next to the car and like shouting into the window.
And I mean, normal people can see him, so I guess
No, he actually
it shouldn't be a problem.
he's hey Ivy, welcome.
Oh, Ivy, hello.
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 You doing
I
okay?
overslept. Yeah, no, I have a lot going on.
That's okay. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, welcome. Uh,
Hello.
would Ivy like to join the current conversation?
No, it's going on, and how long have we been playing for, and how long are we playing for?
We've been playing for maybe 30 minutes. We're gonna be going
Yeah.
until at least 10 o'clock, maybe later if people want to. Depends on what people want to do. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Give me a second to switch over to my actual computer then.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait for
Yeah,
a second for you to do that.
I knew she would join. I knew she would join.
Speaking of,
Mhm.
do you guys want to go past our normal time since we started late today, or what do we want to do potentially?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I cannot.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
I cannot because I have to teach later and I need to get sleep.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair.
Maybe we can have Michael
That's fair.
get knocked out or something. We'll figure it out.
or die. Maybe he can just die.
Oh wait,
No.
no. I also have you
No.
voicing somebody. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. They're supposed to show up this session. They may not though, because of how late we started. Hmm. Okay,
That's quite unfortunate.
we'll just wait for Ivy to.
I'm here.
Oh, you're
Hi.
here. Hiyo.
Hello.
Okay, so in that case, yeah, maybe Ivy would have some potential stuff to chip in about Steven's vision that he had.
What was the I obviously have no idea what the vision is, so you're gonna have to let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Steven, you want to fill her in?
Yeah. So, well, the vision started first with those creepy looking birds flying, then for some reason, me seeing a spiral braid. Then after that, everything went dark, and I just saw our friend, the wizard that we hate, that apparently decided it was high time for him to torment me. And then after that, I saw us in a place that I know that is the underworld, next to a white river that is the Lethe, most likely, and speaking to a shade that I don't recognize. I have no idea who she, he, they are, and then it looked like it looked like more people ended up joining us, but I couldn't see who. And I woke up and I'm here, still trying to understand what the heck all of that means.
You did forget one thing. Maybe it would be useful to mention what evil wizard man Escalon said to you, or how he was acting to you.
Yeah, I don't fully remember exactly what he said though, like out of character, I don't.
That's okay. I can remind you. He said, "Stephen, if you continue down this path, only darkness awaits you." And then there were two other voices. It was a man's voice and a woman's voice. And you also saw these like clawed hands sort of coming out of the shadows and resting on Escalon's shoulders, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
All potentially useful information.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess he also does mention that. He also does mention that I'm not. I don't think there's any need for me to repeat it. Sorry, but
That's okay. You can just say he says what I said. That's perfectly fine.
yeah. He also mentioned that part, and he like clearly looks like a little bit, you know, still a little bit reeling from all of that, and he's like, yeah, that was it. Not pleasant.
Hmm. All right, Peter. Can you give me a moment? I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Okay. Simon, Michael, you guys there? You're both muted.
Thank you.
No, I'm not here. I'm actually secretly dead.
Oh yeah, my fault. Sorry.
Like,
Oh God, what are you guys trying to say? What the fuck? So yeah, what is Hope? Or I'm sorry, what does Simon think about the clawed hands and the two voices potentially? That could be interesting.
Simon gives like a full body shiver at that description. Oh, I thought that guy couldn't get creepier. Now he's possessed or something.
Michael just scoffs and is like, "Huh, I hope those clawed hands are mine when I rip Aslan's throat out for good."
Jesus Christ.
What?
I was
I mean, I understand the compulsion. I wanted to rip his throat out with my sword, but that's not gonna do much. He's immortal.
But then I guess we'll just
yeah,
have to
that's
kill him over and over and over.
Psychopathy.
Okay. So what exactly did he say?
He said that he saw a vision of like some birds, a spiral, Escalon talking.
Mhm.
Yes, now it's going to the underworld near the River of Forgetfulness Leafy. He also saw some strange clawed hands. Where did he see the clawed hands? I forgot already.
Like
You,
resting
you guys.
grabbing onto
over
the shoulders of
Escalon's
Astalon.
shoulders. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Essentially, yeah.
two other voices, a man's and a woman's voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in.
Mm. Simon
First,
sort of look.
go ahead.
Simon looks towards I and asks, "You, you know Escalon better than us. What's up with that? Does he normally have creepy hands resting on his shoulders?" Is that like a normal Tuesday thing, or more
Does
of
he
a?
normally have what on his shoulders?
Does he often have, creepy clawed hands grabbing his shoulders, or is that like
Out
a
of
new thing?
out of character, would anything about this, like, obviously I've dealt with Escalon the most out of everyone in this group, but anything about this ring any bells, call to mind anything?
Um, hmm. Give me a, I'll say, intelligence awareness roll. Why not?
All right, I have a question. How much XP did we have since last time? Like, how much XP? Because I'm gonna be spending it on awareness.
That's okay. We lost Hope. Oh no, Hope is gone. Oh, Hope is gone. Anyways, no, it's in it's in the experience log.
Because I need to up my awareness because it's been at 9 this whole fucking time,
No.
and it's like the most thing we've rolled.
No,
Like,
no, I understand. So we have not gained much since this arc started. So
okay,
it's
I had
looking
to.
like no, it's fine. It's looking like we've gained like 7 since that we started.
okay. Gonna go and bump my awareness down to 8 at least because it's been at 9 the whole game, and I'm gonna be honest, you've made it the most important skill in this game because you've made me roll it more times than any other skill.
I mean, surely arcane is also up there.
Yes, but that's because when I'm doing something actively, when I'm trying to figure something out, it's always been awareness. When it's been a resistance roll, it's always been awareness. Like, it's the only skill. Like, if you're gonna, yeah, if I were a game designer, I would say get your awareness up. It's the thing you're gonna be rolling the most out of any of the skill in this game. Kind of like perception in D&D.
Noted.
There is no game where the perceptive skills are not the most rolled. You need to see stuff.
Okay, but game design aside, because we are running short on time. I have taken note
Okay.
of that. That may be
Oh,
something.
awareness. Okay, I did in fact get my awareness up. Thank God.
So
But anyways, give me 1 second.
that might be addressed at some point in the future, but we'll figure that out as we go. Yeah. So yeah, wits awareness. I'm sorry, not wits awareness. Intelligence awareness. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay, got it. Awareness, intelligence. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
No successes.
Oof. Yeah. No.
Yeah,
You rack your memory. You feel like maybe there might be something that's sort of there, but you can't quite recall whatever it is that might be jogging in your memory quite.
Okay. No idea. Not a clue what any of this vision means. Sorry.
Huh. That's strange.
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought if anyone it'd be you who knew. I guess he's got some new friends in your absence.
Surely. Like, we don't have enough to deal with all that.
I mean, come on. Of course he's got friends. He's got an entire cult.
Well,
Now, what
yeah, but
shade you spoke of? 2 shades? 1 shade?
One shade.
Mm-hmm.
well, I mean, maybe we went to the to Elysium more than anything, because the shades in that have more access to the Leafy for reincarnation purposes. Same with drugs.
What is the shade exactly?
A shade is a ghost.
No, I'm asking what did the shade say? And what do they look like?
Oh, nothing that I could identify. They were saying something, but I couldn't hear what they were saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What they look like?
Do I know that?
We can. We. You know what? Go ahead and give me an intelligence awareness roll, Stephen. We'll see how much you can determine.
Okay, intelligence awareness. How's that looking like right now? Intelligence awareness. Okay, awareness is 7. 3d10. Yeah, let's see.
That's pretty good odds. There you go.
Let's see. Okay, one success.
Hey, and it's a 10.
One.
Go ahead and roll another 10. We have a D10, yeah.
Okay.
One success.
And one success. Okay.
They had a really long beard. You remember that much.
Hmm.
They looked old.
So it could be Tiresias.
It could be, but I am not exactly sure what Tiresias looks like. But yeah, that's as far as I have gathered. Long beard, old man. Yeah.
Was he bald?
Aren't most old people bald?
Wow. How bald of you, Stephen. You weren't able to tell if he was bald or not. He was wearing like a robe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. I don't know what it could mean, besides that we're probably gonna have to go to the underworld at some point.
I mean,
I'm not excited for when that happens, but yeah.
Neither am I.
Poor Ivy
I'm
must be
sure
having some really intense memories about her time in the underworld. Oh no.
Yes, although she had intended to go there anyways at some point for reasons.
Poor girl.
I
only
mean-
spent like 3,000 years down there.
We do have someone.
Curious
That's
question.
lady.
Is this after? Are we after the time skip?
We are.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Ivy is wearing a one of those Mickey Mouse hats.
Yes, I love it. Oh, that's great.
Oh no, don't encourage lying or Mickey Mouse based
Oh, boy.
delusion.
Ivy has learned the joys of Disneyland, everybody.
Anyways,
Oh,
what
God.
Simon was saying was, I mean, we do have someone who's kind of native to the underworld now. And he leans back in his chair and looks at Aaron.
It takes Aaron a second to pick up on what you're saying. He's like, what? I mean, I was there for a little bit, but most of the time I've just been up here. You know, ever since
Yeah,
what happened.
with your dream spirit.
Yeah.
Dreams are in the underworld.
Yeah.
And have, a pair of big bat wings that you can fly, right?
Yeah.
The yeah is taking me out, I swear to God.
So
He keeps nodding
I don't know.
along slowly as you're like going. He doesn't quite get what you're saying.
So you can just and uh Simon mimics the flapping of wings with its hands. You can just flip schlop over to the underworld and check for us.
I don't know how to do that.
Like, fair enough.
I mean, I don't.
How do you know?
Because I've been here. I've been here. I haven't had any reason to go to the underworld because Dad told me to stay with Steven. So that's what I've been doing.
Didn't know you were such a loyal, boring daddy's boy.
He sort of
Simon?
he sort of narrows his eyes at you. I'm trying to think of something cleverly insulting, but having quite a time of doing it actually.
Simon, why would you say that?
I mean, Simon's not wrong. Most of us aren't very inclined towards that, me included. But I had no reason to be
Inclined towards what?
inclined towards, following what your parents say. I mean, to be honest, if my parents said anything to me at all that wasn't just half coherent yelling, that was a miracle.
Look, I I have, I guess, maybe a bit of a better relationship to my dad now. It's not as bad as it once was, I guess. Because, he could have told me to, like, do anything else, and then I wouldn't be able to be with my brother, but he told me to stay with Steven. So I'm thankful that he let me do that, at least.
Yeah, but you're a diamond, not a slave. You can just not do what he says.
I mean, I guess, but that doesn't sound like a great idea. Like, you kind of have to follow what the boss man tells you, right?
Well, as they say, what the boss don't know, the boss won't mind. Who said we're gonna?
Don't we have something in Greek mythology called hubris?
I was
Simon?
about to
Yes.
say, I don't think that's a good idea to say out loud.
Simon puts a hand to his forehead. You do know that the reviving someone from the dead is also hubris, right? Like I think we're already way past that.
Stephen paid a really heavy price for that. And it happened
Yeah, he
before,
doesn't.
kind of, too.
Yeah, and the heavy price of not smelling like monster chow anymore.
And not having cool powers.
You guys are
Fair.
like, okay, listen, I asked if he had said no, I wouldn't push it anymore from then on, even though you know what, I'm not going to say out loud. I'm not going to say that out loud.
You wouldn't? And Simon gives him a look. Really?
Don't let Goat Boy over here try and manipulate you into saying something you shouldn't, Stephen.
Michael is just going to ask how.
Steven is looking at Simon like okay,
Oh, I got it! I got it! I know exactly what I'm
maybe.
going to say about you, Simon. You're a bad influence.
Nah, Steven is going to look at Simon. Steven is going to look at Simon and be like, okay, maybe I would have insisted, or maybe I would have insisted on it, maybe, but
You walked up to the king of the gods and you told him, I am going to risk whatever the fuck you want me to risk just to bring someone back from the dead to do the thing that Orpheus and Asclepius and everyone else failed to do. And you did it all so convincingly that he said yes. Even you underestimate your audacity. And he pushes him playfully.
Michael is just going to ask Hal's mom, hey, do we have like popcorn or something here? This is getting good.
We have chocolate cake. Would you like a piece of cake?
Oh, yes, please. I need some snacks for
God,
the show. I didn't know we were hosting
man.
comedy
Okay.
night.
Hal, honey, go ahead and cut him a slice
This
of
is
cake,
so
would you? And Hal, he's just been like silently listening in this whole time. He cuts you a piece of his cake and gives it to you. Here you go.
Now
this
that's
is
what a wolf
this is
pack is
funny.
for. Thank you.
This is so
Ah.
funny. But like Stephen, like he's like okay, but I mean, I also wasn't. I was desperate. Okay, people do weird ass things that they normally wouldn't do when they're desperate.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, I know very few people, and he stretches, who have the same audacity that you do, Stephen Stonewest.
I
And I
think
know a thing or two about audacity.
I think maybe Simon's got kind of a point, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. You were just like a normal, mortal, and you came in for like a week, became a demigod ward, and then gave that up after helping to kill like Kaon and do all of that stuff. And then you like were able to actually do something that so many people have failed to do in even demigods have failed to do in Greek mythology. I mean, really, you are something. You're definitely something, and I mean that in a good way. I promise.
Yeah, I mean it in a good way, too.
Do
I
you?
mean, of course I do, he looks at Michael. You think I don't appreciate a little bit of audacity?
Maybe that's
That's
why.
fair.
Maybe that's why that wizard guy was so interested in trying to get you into his cult.
This is
Yeah.
all well and good. Where are we going next? Because I gotta drive there, children.
Oh,
I
you're
mean, we're going.
you're already. You guys hitched a ride with with Hal's mom.
Halcyon's mother.
Yeah, we're gonna say
Yeah.
I
Ivy's.
can
We're gonna.
drive.
I know we're gonna say that Ivy's car is already there. We're,
Okay.
yeah, don't worry. It is definitely
Yeah.
going to be important this arc, but we are running out of time, so let's go ahead and get on to camp. You guys arrive not too long later at the base of Half Blood Hill, and Hal's mom, she looks back at you and she says, "All right, kids, we're here. Be safe. I'll be back to pick you up at the end of summer, honey." And she looks over to Hal, and they hug and do all their whole thing. And she says, "And have fun, and try not to get kidnapped by evil werewolves." Yeah.
Again.
Don't.
Ha ha ha.
I wasn't,
Immediately after,
Yeah.
but yeah, be careful, kids. That's what I'm saying.
immediately after getting out of the car, Simon takes a deep breath, and then you see him like deflate and go, "Oh my fucking god! What did I do in that fucking car?" And he just goes red.
You
What?
spoke words, and now because you've spoken words, you've turned into a cherry tomato.
Stephen
Oh
is just
god!
going to look at Simon and be like, again?
And he just
Simon,
grabs onto Michael's. He just grabs onto Michael's shoulder and goes, "Save me, Michael! Save me! I have ruined my life."
Aaron, he speaks up and he says, "What did you do? Like fart in the car or something?"
wouldn't he?
Save me! Save me, Michael! Save me!
I Like,
Are you
okay, so
dying?
first we
What
need to
the heck
find the
is going
nearest
on?
toilet. Then when you put your head inside, I will flush it several times. That should help, okay? Just trust me on this.
Yeah. Yeah, that does.
My,
I feel that would help.
what do you mean it should help? That doesn't make sense.
I'm just trying to help. Don't worry about it, Steven.
How is that going to help? That makes no sense.
Well, it's going to help me. I can laugh a little.
That
You
would be
know,
pretty funny. I would pay money to
you
see
know,
that. Uh, Aaron speaks up.
you
Oh
know,
God.
this should, Simon, this just makes me want to talk to you in private more just so I understand what's wrong with you. Because at this point, I'm starting to get really concerned.
So, am I the only one who knows how to read a room or rather the outside of a car?
Apparently.
I would
I should
maybe
be getting
understand
paid
it if
for my
someone explained
skills.
it to me, but no one is.
I know what you
Oh,
mean,
don't.
bro. Like they just won't tell us. I really wish I knew what the hell was going on.
It's it's girl code, okay? It's girl code, but not really
Circle.
girl code.
You see that? I guess that must be what the problem is. It's because we aren't girls, Steven. You know that's the problem. Clearly.
They're not either. So what does that have to do with anything?
I mean, I
It's
could totally like
more.
change my appearance to look like one if I wanted to, but I don't know.
Please don't do that.
That seems kind of weird to me, personally. You know, like I don't want to really do that. I'm fine with the way I look.
Please,
Yeah,
please don't do
don't
that.
do that. I think that would weird me out.
Uh, I mean, it would drop a weight off my chest. Simon mumbled.
Why?
What?
What does that even mean?
I
Ah,
have no idea what that means or what it is you're actually trying to accomplish here. So,
Michael is the one holding onto Simon's shoulder now and just like vibrating with suppressed laughter.
I have the perfect episode title here. 1 second.
Also, we're not accomplishing anything
Simon
more
can't
than
communicate.
dealing
We are
with.
not. We are just
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah. About. Oh God.
Young. We are not.
Anyways, Simon sort of pushes himself off of Michael and is okay. Let's fucking go and do what we gotta do.
Uh,
Okay.
all right. And the five of you. God, I hope I'm doing my math there. It's like 5 or 6, maybe 7. Oh God, I did it again. Fuck. You head into camp.
Just
And,
We're
keep
fine.
going. Like,
We're fine.
and Jesus Christ.
I hate the internet sometimes. I swear to God.
You head into camp, and it is just bustling with activity. It's the first day of everybody returning. It's the summer solstice. And you just see all of the arriving campers just going about getting ready for the summer. What does the party do first?
Ugh. What's on the first order of business? Simon says as he.
Maybe getting away from all these people. I don't know. I'm just not exactly a fan of crowds.
God. And we just have to be like alone with. Oh God.
Well, who said we had to leave you alone with anybody? I was talking about me. It's not all about you.
You know, if you're really alone with somebody, are you really alone at all?
Who says that?
Aaron.
Who says
You know what,
Uh,
Mr. Smart Guy? Pick it up with the professor because I don't get paid. How about that?
Well, I mean, it just doesn't make sense. How can you be alone with somebody?
I think the idea is that
I'm
you're
a,
alone, just without anyone else, just the two of you.
Oh, Michael is going to say, wait, Aaron, I know how to answer this. Can you hold out both of your hands in front of you, palms up for one moment?
He looks at you
what?
suspiciously, and then he's like, sure, I guess. And then he holds his hands out like you requested.
Okay, perfect. Michael drops the plate and fork that was from the cake into his hands and was like, there's your answer.
Oh, you jerk!
What?
Oh my god, you jerk! Oh, I can't believe I fell for this. Ah.
This is the best sibling dynamic I've seen. It's me with my sisters, I swear to God.
It's funny because Michael is an only child.
You see
He's just
Simon giggle.
diabolical.
Just diabolical. You see Simon giggle, but he's biting on a finger so that he doesn't see
I'm
so that Aaron
I'm
doesn't
gonna
hear him.
I'm gonna remember this. He looks at you, Michael, and when you least suspect it, I'm gonna get you back. But anyways, I'm gonna go take these over to the dish pit, and I'll be back. You guys do whatever you're gonna do, and then he flies off somewhere else in the camp.
Do whatever
Michael's
we're
just gonna
gonna.
slowly turn to
Okay,
Simon with a little smirk and be like, you're welcome. I saved you.
Oh.
that
You know, I owe you one. I owe you one, and I always remember what I owe people, you know?
I thought you were gonna say a Lannister always pays his debts. Some shit like that.
Anachronistic. That's anachronistic. Simon does not
oh
read.
my
Okay,
god.
all right. We'll
Simon
we'll
does not
we'll
read.
change it for copyright reasons. A satyr always pays his debts.
Oh, God.
That would make a pretty good
But,
Oh god.
title for the video too. Now that I think about it.
oh, God. Oh, no, that's for a future video where Simon pays the debt.
Oh
Anyway,
gosh, you
yeah.
better.
As you guys
And,
are,
and you see visibly,
sorry, go ahead.
like a weight falls off of Simon's shoulders. Okay. Let's get to work.
And as you guys are getting ready for your entrance into camp, wherever you're gonna go, Chiron, he gallops up to greet the group of you. Ah, you've arrived. Did you arrive safely?
He,
Yes. Thank God for that.
Chiron, yes, we have arrived safely. Everything has been, well, almost everything has gone according to plan. Don't think we're being stalked or followed, so that's good. No monster issues.
I was worried, given that last time you weren't able to arrive due to Lycaon's interference, though it gladdens me to see that has not happened this year. I was very worried for you all.
I think we dealt with him quite long term.
Yes, I suspect that he will be gone for quite some time, perhaps even for your entire lifetime, even.
I would hope so. Dude was
Oh,
creepy.
perfect.
And what did you mean by
Yeah.
almost, Simon? Did something
Well, there was
happen?
that thing. There was that thing with, and he looks at Steven. Should I tell him or?
Yeah. You should. You know what? I will tell. I will tell you. So, uh, Kyron, sir, everything has been going well except for one thing that happened just before we came here. Um, I've been having a little bit of problem with weird dreams and visions, like future events, Karen, that may or may not happen. And I had a very strong one just before I got here. Um, it first started with the scary Stymphalian birds. I think that's how you say that word. But they didn't attack us. They just flew over. But uh, what my what my eyes saw was the symbol of a spiral, which is the symbol of our favorite, not so favorite that we're dealing with, and everything turned dark, and he was there talking to me, telling me that if I, Stephen, continue down this path, I would only find darkness. And in the meantime, he also looked weird because uh, there were also two voices speaking alongside him, a woman's voice and a man's voice that I didn't recognize. And he had these claw, shadowy hands grabbing on his shoulder. And then after that, the scene changed, and we all were in the underworld next to the river Letha, however you say that name, talking to a shade that looked like an old man with a very long white beard. I couldn't hear what he was telling us, but yeah, it's the underworld, and I know that it is the underworld. So, and well, that is just like mildly concerning.
I think
Mildly?
mildly concerning does not do it justice. How long have you been having these visions for, Stephen?
Um, well, ever since we returned from Olymp last year,
I see. Hmm. Is there anything else that you can remember, or was that all that you saw?
that was all that I saw. If there's anything that could have happened, I mean, I couldn't tell you. It was very painful, and I was trying to get out of.
I I understand. I'm sorry that happened to you. It must have been very frightening. The future prophecy visions, they're all very difficult to discern the exact meaning of. It's a tricky business, prophecy is. I'm sure that as time goes on, everything will become more clear. I will think on what you have told me, and if anything comes to my mind, I will be sure to deliberate with you. In the meantime, I think that it best, and before he can finish his sentence, you hear a very familiar, though perhaps unwanted voice boom across the landscape, and it
Oh
seems to be
God!
coming from everywhere, all at once around you, and it says, "I'm so sorry to interrupt everyone's daily happenings." And as you look around, you recognize that voice as being Evil Wizard Man's. and immediately Chiron,
Why are you here?
his hand just, he reaches behind him and he brings out his bow and he immediately just knocks an arrow and he begins to look around. And the other thing he does before that actually is he sort of like takes out this horn and he blows into it, and like the entire camp just starts to like scramble seemingly as the stuff is.
Can we get a moment to react?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
I was going to allow that after I had finished my description. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please do react.
Simon's just gonna pull out his sword, his Sika, and kind of spin around and try to figure out where the voice is coming from. His ears perking up as he does. He looks then towards Ivy and towards Michael and towards Steven.
Yeah. Now, Steven is just like, as soon as he hears that, like, he's startled for a bit, and then he's like, and then he just like takes out his axe. He has like a very angry look on his face, and he's like, "You, what are you doing here?"
How do Michael and Ivy react?
Michael, like almost by reflex, as if he's trained for this moment, immediately reaches for the sword Lupa gifted him, draws it out, hits a stance, and is just like vibrating with the rage, just like I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna flip out his soul.
Jesus.
Damn. What
What
about
the fuck are you?
Ivy?
Ivy?
Yes.
How
Ivy?
does Ivy react to the sudden voice of evil wizard man?
Escalon.
Annoyed with a roll of her eyes.
She has had more than enough of this man's fuckery.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Just really.
Being in a cult with this man ever since she got revived, she's just grown so tired of his shenanigans. And
Why?
as you're looking around, you notice up in the sky, he's almost, it's not even so much that he's flying, it's almost like he's standing there, just in the air.
Why are you? Wow, great. Why are you here?
And he looks down, and he puts his hand up to the side of his ear. What? You'll have to speak up. I can't hear you from down there.
Simon throws his stick at Escalon.
Oh, that's good.
Michael's just
What's the role for throwing my sword at this guy?
He's a little too far up, but don't worry, that won't last.
Michael's just gonna throw up a middle finger.
Chiron, he says, just his voice booming out throughout the camp, "Take aim! Prepare yourselves!" And he sort of aims up in the air. He doesn't even, like, say anything else. And it's at that point that evil wizard man, he sort of just... You can't quite hear him, but it seems like maybe he's chuckling in amusement from far away. And his voice, he booms down as he speaks, and he says, "What a wonderful-looking war camp you have here, Chiron. So bright and warm, I can almost believe it's actually a summer camp. Do you really think your children can win a war?" And he just has this edge of disgust that just melts through the sarcasm as he asks that question.
And Simon's just gonna shout, "Go fuck your own mother!"
Don't say that.
Wow.
Oh,
Michael's just like, damn it, he beat me. He beat me to it. I was gonna say that.
Man, if it weren't for the fact that Steven technically doesn't know Escalon's true name, he would like send him like a message playing with one of his spells and be like,
And
"Go to Tartarus." Like,
he continues, Escalon, he continues after a moment, after it's clear that Chiron is not going to immediately respond. He says, I don't wish to harm you, or anyone else here. Give me what I want,
I don't believe it.
and I will leave peacefully. There is no need for bloodshed or violence. The gods' time
Lies and
I don't
deceit.
is
believe.
coming to an end. Please, do not prolong the inevitable, Chiron. And Chiron, his eyes sort of
I
just
don't believe.
twitch in, sort of like annoyance perhaps, or focus. And he asks, and what if we refuse? Olympus will know of your presence here soon, if they do not already. And 1 second, my dumbass lost my place. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. It happens.
And he says, even you are not powerful enough to make it through our barrier. Surely you must know that.
Oh God.
Famous last words, am I right, kids?
He said,
Oh
you
my.
say that? No, literally be like, Kyra, you did not just say that.
We all give Chiron a side.
no. Simon continues to glare at Ascalon, and he's like, "What the fuck did you do?"
Shall we put that to the test then? My magic against the gods' will. I wonder which will come out on top.
You're literally only alive because of the gods' will. What the fuck do you mean?
Oh God.
And he replies to you, Simon. He says, yes, that was their first mistake, wasn't it? Not killing me. Too late now, though.
Oh, don't worry. They didn't kill you. But please rest assured, I can be of much assistance.
And
Yeah, Stephen is just
Sorry, go ahead.
like, let me just like Stephen is just like going to look at us like, and he's like, yeah, do not even dare to try that. Don't even dare. Leave these people alone.
And his tone immediately changes as he regards you, Stephen. It almost seems gentler, perhaps, or less, dripping with wrath. And he says, I'm afraid I cannot do that, unfortunately. And as he says that, you notice from the clouds these small dark shapes begin to fly down towards the camp. And it takes you a moment to
Oh no.
recognize exactly what they are. It's perhaps the largest flock of Stymphalian birds that you've ever laid eyes upon. Escalon, he flicks his hand, and there's this chill that runs through the air as oh shit, we lost hope. That's funny. As soon as all of the crazy dark shit happens, we lose hope. How much
hope
more
is
symbolic
lost.
could you get? I'll wait for him to return before I continue the description.
I want to kill this man. I swear to God.
You're definitely not alone. Hopefully Hope returns soon here in a second. We're running out of time.
Oh, jeez. No, he does this, and I mean, Stephen already hates him. He will
Right.
hate him even worse.
Okay, so I paused the description for you, Simon. He flicks his hand as the sky darkens, as the sun is blotted out from just the enormous flock of birds. And this chill just runs through the entire area. You can see your breath on the air, even through the heat of the summer. And this staff that he has summoned several times before manifests in his grasp. But from this distance, you notice something different about it. Now, at the top of it, inlaid in the sort of wood of the staff, is this glowing silver orb, and you immediately recognize it as the vessel that he captured Artemis's divinity within. He lowers the staff down towards camp, aiming it, and this just huge beam of silver energy just flies out and just crashes into camp's barrier. You immediately see the magic of the barrier begin to just crack underneath the pressure of this assault. And then, like glass, it shatters.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
And
I was gonna.
that is where we will end off at the beginning of the battle for Camp Half-Blood. Find out what's going to happen next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Journey to the West.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here.